Hey everybody. Uh, just got the news this morning that my dad has passed away and went on to his real home, the true home, up in heaven. And there's nothing that I can really um, say or do, that's going to properly respect and honor him. But I was thinking about it this morning. I was laying in bed. My my brother called me at about I don't know, it was around like 5:15 this morning and let me know that the dad passed away. And I laid there in bed and I was just kind of contemplating, dad's life and everything that he's done, what he means to me, and the legacy that he left, the things that he's taught me through his life. And the one thing that I kind of thought of more than anything that just kind of stood out to me, I remember this coat that he used to wear, this jacket. He got it at like Burlington Coat Factory on some sale. It was a nice jacket, but he called it his bad threads. It wasn't like a designer coat, like some high end, like extravagant, expensive piece of clothing. That's not how dad ever was. It was a nice jacket and he'd wear it out and he'd say, I'm going to wear my bad threads tonight. And, when he'd wear it like, they were his bad threads. He'd wear it with pride and no shame whatsoever. Um, and I got to thinking about, the rest of his life, the things that he did, who he was, and that jacket and his bad threads summed up my dad. My dad was the type of person who he didn't have everything and he didn't care if he had everything. He took what he had and he rocked it. He made the most of it. He uh, he looked at life as something, not as something to complain about, not as something to shake your fist at God about, but something to accept that life is God's will, and in whatever form that it comes in. Dad was always somebody that was there, that he would honor it and respect it and live within whatever that set of circumstances might be without complaint. He used to do things like where he was all about just finding things, that simple things that he would make into something special to him. He had this red Chrysler LeBaron, like a '90s Chrysler LeBaron convertible, and so it's not like it was like a Porsche or a Cadillac or something like that. But Dad would treat it with like so much respect and like reverence. He would go out and he would wash it, wax it, take us kids all on a ride down to Caseville, top down. Big smile on his face. It wasn't a traditional like head turning car, like a legitimate head turning car, but to him it was, and that's all that mattered. And so I thought about that jacket and what it symbolizes to me. To me, it symbolizes my dad is somebody that he's going to take things in life. He's going to be grateful for them. He's going to be thankful for them. He's going to accept things as they are, not as what maybe he desired or expected them to be, but he's going to accept them and accept what is placed in front of him in life and then move and act accordingly. And I got to thinking that there's a style of life. If there's something that I can honor dad with, it's going to be by paying tribute to him, by living my life in the same manner that I see those qualities. And I'm going to call it bad threads living. My dad demonstrated bad threads living. So bad threads living to me is just owning everything that is yours, owning life as it is, and taking it, cleaning it off, shining it up, making the most of it, celebrating it, and showing it, attention and proper respect and honor, because it is what your life is. Instead of trying to live a life. It's living life with a capital is. It's the real is, the is of what is in front of you, not the would have been nice if or the should have happened if I had kind of a life. It's the it is life. And so, in honor of him this morning, the first thing that I did was I rolled out of bed and I went into my bathroom and I cleaned it. I got my bathroom like spick and span, like from the sink to the toilet to the shower. I scrubbed it all down. I organized the stuff on my sink counter. That was my first act of Bad Threads living to pay homage to my dad. And I have the rest of my apartment to go. I'm going to clean the rest of it up tonight because Bad Threads living includes all areas of life, not just one room. And judging by the state of my apartment, it's going to take more time than what I've got before I need to run into work and actually work for today. And working is also Bad Threads living, doing the best that I can there. I'm going to be grateful for my job that I have. I'm going to, live my life knowing that this is what I have. And I'm not looking at anything else. I'm just doing the best in the tasks that have been given to me to be a steward with. The other thing that happened a couple days ago, just before he passed, I traded in my Toyota Corolla for a Toyota Camry. It's a 2018 Camry, and yeah, it's not a Lexus. It's not a it's not a BMW. It's not a Porsche, but I think it's a beautiful car, and I'm gonna do some Bad Threads living with it. I'm gonna honor Dad with my new Toyota Camry, and I'm going to here. Actually, I'll show you a picture of it. So that's on my Instagram right there. That's what that bad boy looks like. I'm going to honor Dad with my Toyota Camry by keeping it clean, by washing it, maintenance, all of the things that I need to do to keep that thing looking good, and being excited and accepting of the thing that I've got in my life, and making the most of it. And I'm thinking about customizing the license plate. And I think I might customize the license plate to say Bad Threads. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking would be a great way to pay tribute to my dad. So I guess in closing, the reason why I wanted to post this now is because I wanted to post it to say that right off the bat, my dad is gone and I miss him a lot already. It's going to be really hard not having a dad. It's going to be hard feeling like I'm still young and knowing that he's not there anymore. But he is, and this is one of the ways that he is. My dad is still with me in my life, in the things that he's taught me. He has given me so much wisdom and advice and knowledge that that comes with having an amazing dad that cares about you. And he did. There was never a question of that. So the level of security that I've got from my dad is just off the charts. Knowing that there was never an instant where I questioned if my dad loved me with his whole heart. He definitely did. And he lived his life that way with everybody in his life. He treated the things in his life with care and affection and attention. So I love you, Dad, and I want to do some Bad Threads living for you in honor of your life. That's how I'm going to pay tribute to your life, and I want everybody to see it. You guys are welcome to join in on the Bad Threads living too. Pay tribute to your own life. Live your life with acceptance of it and love for it. All right. Thanks, guys.